What happens depends entirely on what the police tactics are. They control the whole event. They stage manage the whole event. It's they who are in charge of what happens, and it's they who provoke what happens. One thing that constantly strikes me is the enormous sort of good nature and patience of the pickets, because they are subjected to enormous provocation and aggravation and insults, and they're extremely peaceable, and they put up with being pushed and shoved and told where to stand and so on. I mean, to an extent that actually surprises me. I mean, I doubt if I'd be as patient if I was in that situation. If you've got 50, even more police vehicles escorting into work a small handful of miners in such a way that there's no possibility of the picketing miners stopping those people and peaceably trying to persuade them not to go into work, you've got a situation which is actually created by the policing which could well cause a breach of the peace. So whose peace are you protecting? Whose rights are you protecting?
The amazing thing about it, they brought 3,000 police a week last Wednesday to escort him in, strikebreaker. The same man has been sacked on 2 occasions at this colliery. 3,000 police, and we counted that by counting transit vans and coaches. So there might have been a few more, actually.
And there were about 15 or 17 arrested that day. After the picket had broke up, we were instructed by our full-time official to break the picket up. And we're walking back into this village and to this bus stop when the Mets charged us through these pit gates and jumped over this wall here and just literally attacked us.
I seen all riot police. I seen them all come over at walls when miners weren't doing it, and they had them penned in down there. I was stood here talking, and then miners weren't even saying a word. And they got a bloke down there, and he must have been 40-year-old, like I've just said. And they wouldn't let him up. There were 6 of them kicking hell out of him, and all coppers scattered rest at pickets.
You said before you wouldn't have believed it. What
I wouldn't have believed it. I've only seen it on telly, and I've always thought, well, what are pickets done to get him like that? But they never did a thing.
They made arrests, gave us some fists, don't we, across this road, dragged us into these as own pit offices, and in there, I can only describe what they did to us as torture. I witnessed Gary Shepherd getting his head put through a glass panel door inside the office, and also one of our officials, Frank ARROWSMITH, they got his hand in front of my face and they were twisting his fingers back and trying to split the flesh between his fingers. And I was pinned at wall by 2 cops. Even if I hadn't, I wouldn't have risked doing it. I would have helped the poor bugger then, because they'd got us all that scared stiff, we couldn't move. It was frightening, though, I'll say that, because even when we were in there, and apparently these Metropolitan cops had calmed down, they started to talk to us about aspects of the pit strike. And you thought, oh, they've become rational again now. And so you talk to them and try and put your point of view across. And then immediately they become aggressive again then and threaten you that you was talking stupid. And so you say, OK, Sergeant or whatever, let's forget it, we'll not talk. They were scared. The South Yorkshire cops, they were scared of the Mets in there. They were taking orders from them. Constables were telling sergeants, local sergeants, what to do.